What's up, guys? Hey, Two Real Talk, man. It's your boy He. We back with another video. He, short for I am he. Came across this on Facebook. Kind of want to go into this, check this out. If what I feel about it. So.
I'm sorry, excuse me. I see two sisters standing. Why are the sisters standing and the brothers sitting?
If we want to sit, we can ask.
Well, you ladies got to speak up for yourselves.
Say 40 years ago.
There's no statute of limitations on chivalry.
That's gendered and sexist.
And polite.
And patronizing.
And polite.
What kind of law do you practice?
I'm a criminal defense attorney.
You ever represent domestic violence defendants?
Many times.
Knowing that they're guilty?
Meaning what?
Meaning you have a choice.
Watch it. Someday you may need the Sixth Amendment.
Oh, that's lawyer talk.
Oh, I see. So we got a Sarah Lawrence soul sister in the band.
Oh, I'm not your sister, asshole. Oh, whoa.
I'm not an asshole, sister.
Settle down, okay?
I'm sorry, excuse me. I see two sisters standing. Why are the sisters standing?
Now, this was kind of deep to me because two elements here, man and woman. These are the two elements here, okay? Man and woman, and then perception. Perception is key to a lot of things. It's how you receive and take things in. Now, we have to think about society in general at this point. Outside of just man and woman, there's also young and old element here. There's an older element here and a younger element here. So now you have a younger woman and an older man element here as well. And as you see, that makes for a collision. What I want to do here, though, is stop for a second. And when I do that, I want to put everything into perspective here. I want to put everything into perspective here, okay? Let's stop. Let's take away all the gender. And let's take away all the sexist, misogynistic, controlling. Let's take away all those elements. Let's just look at black and white. Our younger generation, specifically men, everyone says and acknowledges that they're lacking in certain categories for mannerisms or men. Okay, well, here's this older man, older black man, might I add, and when he addressed said issues, he was addressing it to, guess what? Younger black men, boys. He was talking to them, okay? So at that point, this is man talking to men. This is a man versus man conversation. Okay, when he asked, he says he's looking and addressing the men. If you look back at the video again, or I'll play it in just a second, you will see that those men, other men, that they knew he was talking directly to them. Okay, so he said, why are there women standing and men sitting down? That's talking directly to the men. As there's this old saying, it says, if the shoe fits, wear it. So he's talking to the men, and the women know he's talking to the men, but yet they injected. There's no other way for me to call it except for their attitude into the conversation. And then we're quick to always turn something sexist. It wasn't sexist. As he kept saying, as we go along, he said, it's polite. Okay, well, this is things that have changed and been suppressed over time. It's being polite. He used another word, chivalry. Well, look at how the women reacted to a older man trying to teach a younger generation about chivalry. Why do you think chivalry is dead then? If that's the younger generation and that's how they receive chivalry, why do you think it's dead then? Why do you think it's almost non-existent at this point? Chivalry's been replaced with, oh, I don't need you to hold a door for me. Not about if you need me to hold a door for you. It's polite. It's nice. It's chivalrous. That's how some men were taught. That's how some men were raised. And there are still men that are teaching that to their younger men who are coming up under them. But you have women who are, in a sense, slapping them in the face when they receive it. Hello, how you doing? Oh, you thirsty. Let me get that door for you. Oh, you thirsty. It's like, it's all these toxic words around a man being chivalrous, and it can't just happen naturally anymore. And that's what you got here. Let's look at this one more time.
And then a brother sitting.
If we want to sit, we can ask.
When you look at that, as soon as he said it, the man looked, oh shit, you know what? He's right. I've been told this before. And he started to get right up. He started to get right up. Look at her face, like, look at her face. Like, come on. It wasn't that. This was not that. This was a teaching moment for men.
Well, you ladies got to speak up for yourselves.
Say 40 years ago.
There's no statute of limitations on chivalry.
That's gendered and sexist.
There's no statute of limitations on chivalry, gender and sexist. That's how they think. That's how they think. Now, when you look around social media now, you see a lot of posts and videos and memes about how women don't like nice men anymore. There you have it.